Michael.
No, it's okay. No problem. I mean, thank you for joining me in spite of that. I'll probably be fine too. Like, I don't think I'm gonna need any advice yet or anything like that. I'll pull it up on my YouTube. New Shadow Skin, voiced by Keanu Reeves in Sonic X Shadow Generations. Cool. Can you play it in the other levels? Because you never specified that I could do that, and I know for a fact today you didn't re-record the entire game of Keanu Reeves, so
Like, can you play it in other levels?
it'd be cool if you could. I don't expect the voice to be in everything else, but yeah, that'd be cool. That'd be cool if you gave. Anyway, welcome to the stream. No one's in chat yet, but I'll kind of give it an introduction for anyone who might listen to it afterwards, or I don't know, or just we happen to catch someone who's just tuning in. Not Chillin' with Norman tonight. I just wanted to play an RPG. I didn't want to do the other open-end rituals that Chillin' with Norman has. Chillin' with Norman is not done. I'll continue. I might even continue it after the holidays. That's going to be a decision for the end, because what we're doing for Couch Co-op is pretty different from Chillin' with Norman once we've like really broken it down, like what the two are going to be. But what we're doing tonight is going to be a little bit closer to what we're doing on Couch Co-op, because we're going through an RPG that's been recommended to me for a while. I think Zach's recommended it. Rich Alvarez cast members have brought it up. I've heard great things about it over the years, and I wanted to try it. I played a little bit of it on Chillin' with Norman last night, but I don't think it was going. I'm specifically doing this one with just Chris. If someone if like one of the others messaged me saying, "Hey, I would really like to join for this," I'll let them join. But they've got to. I just don't want this to be like there's a conversation going on while I'm playing the game, because I want to focus on the game. I normally don't mind that for Chillin' with Norman. For this, I just want to focus on the game.
What you're saying is don't tell you how to play?
Don't tell me. Oh, we have a soundboard for that now. Hold on. I have access to all of my soundboards because I pay for Discord. I'm cool.
Don't tell me how to play. You know, now is not a good time to smartass me. Few times are, but now is really not a good one.
That was my response to what Toon Buffoon said. I'm just kidding, by the way. I gotta specify that immediately. It's just me and Chris. It is just gonna be me and Chris unless someone messages me asking to join, because we're gonna focus on the RPG today. Golden Sun was what I was playing before we ended. We ended really quickly last night because I wasn't feeling good. I'm feeling better now, and me and Chris are just gonna go for this RPG. Chilling with Norman will still happen throughout the month. I kind of just wanted to sit down and play an RPG, and this is what we're gonna be doing. We're gonna be doing more than RPGs and couch co-op, but this is gonna kind of be like a test run for what we're doing on couch co-op. You do have to specify that with me, and I thank you for doing it. Yeah, no, of course. I have no problem specifying that. No, it's all jokes with me, unless I'm like, the only time it wouldn't be a joke, and I don't think this will ever happen with you, Toon Buffoon, is if it's like, and I'll still say it's a joke. I'll still say, hey, just joking. But like, is if I'm like, oh, I'm on the verge of fucking banning someone because of their behavior. But I don't think you ever have to worry about that.
No, don't worry about it, Toon Buffoon.
I've kicked 2 people so far from streams, and both of them were slur related. So I don't feel bad about. I don't think anyone else has anything to worry about. What's the Homer one? Why?
I loved having that in my ears. That was great.
Austin or Stort had to have put that one on there. And why is it Homer? Well, that's Buddy the Elf. Why does it say Homer? Anyway, am I screen sharing the game to you?
Oh, you can.
I will. I know you said you're going to be doing your own thing, but you'll be able to like at least peek at it when you have time.
What it is, it's meant to be a secret.
For sure. Anyway, we are starting in the middle of the game.
Yeah, no, so before you get started with that, the only reason why I don't like specifying what I do is I do not know how much crossover there is between me and you.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Fair enough. You patched it nicely. I don't remember the voices I gave last night, but I skipped over a lot of dialogue, so the voices start now. Alright, you're all done. You're very reliable, Fub, just like your father was. Is my father dead? What is it, Fub? Do you still think about the accident? Yeah. I thought so, Fub. I thought so.
Fub.
I don't know why. It's Fub. Isaac is Fub. You and Garrett... Isn't this guy a assist trophy in Smash Bros. Now?
I believe so.
Isaac.
Yes.
You and Garrett... People really want him. I know he didn't make it in. People want him and Lloyd a lot. You and Garrett have been working yourself... Which one's Lloyd from?
He's from Tales of Vesperia. No, Symphonia.
Okay.
God.
I know people often talk about him. The way I know I should scratch it. The way I know of him is like Super Smash Flash. I think that's how a lot of people learned about him, to be honest.
Not
You
a
and
bad way to
Garrett
learn
have
about
been
him.
working. Sorry, what was that?
No, don't worry about it. Read.
You and Garrett have been working yourselves to the bone, studying synergy.
Also, sorry if that came off as rude.
No, you didn't. Do you think things would be different if you had stronger abilities? Now that comes off as rude. Yes. That's what I thought. I was devastated when Kyle died. Totally Kyle died?! I felt all alone. It's taken some time, but I'm better now. I'm pretty sure that said this is like 3 years after the opening scene, where all the rocks were falling. That's all happened. Rocks fell, people died, people that we didn't know that well, but Totally Kyle's unfortunately passed on. He's moved to the great beyond.
Totally Kyle now, by the way.
Totally Kyle. What? What's up?
But I don't. No. It was just a passing comment.
Okay. I heard Totally Kyle come up, and I feel like all Totally Kyle comments are very important. I still have you, Fub. Fub's not happy about that. He wishes he was gone too. You're almost 17. You're so much like Kyle. Totally Kyle was when he was young. I'm looking forward to seeing where life takes you. Ma'am. Hello, Jenna. Good morning. Yes, good morning. Well, if it isn't Garrett, too. Where do you all plan to go today?
Character.
What's that?
Favorite Rich Alvarez character.
Yes, the best. We're all going to Mount Alf with Kraden. Mountain climbing with Kraden, eh? Kids and their games. No, it's part of our studies. I gotta think of a voice for her that isn't that. Ah, yes, alchemy. Alchemy is forbidden of all synergy. Is the foundation. Forbidden. Okay, I'm reading that. Read that wrong. Alchemy is the foundation of all synergy.
This is exactly why I don't read, by the way. That would just be the whole playthrough.
I'm not going to be too far off of that, to be honest. I might just be a little quicker, but I'm still going to be misreading everything. And you all know Mount Alf is the... Is that how it says Aleph, or it's Alf, right? Aleph.
I don't know.
Alf, Mount Alf, Aleph. It's A-L-E-P-H, so probably Aleph. Because Alf would be like if there was no E there. I'm stupid. Like, I need to go back to school. I need to Billy Madison my way through elementary school. Aleph is the greatest source of alchemy. They say Kraden is the best teacher around. Alchemy, I wonder what use it all is. Your mother would rather see you grow up to be a happy, ordinary man. You're not my mother? But I suppose you still want to go. Well, if that won't persuade you, I guess nothing will. It's Mount Rushmore, but for the Alf sitcom alien, yes. You're just as stubborn as your father.
Yeah.
Be careful, ma'am.
Yeah.
Does Garrett threaten her now? Garrett, don't. Garrett, did you just kill my fucking mom? Who's not my mom? Oh, that was exciting. I'm sorry I scared you like that. Well? I'm sorry, ma'am. I'll get out of your way right away. No, wait, not there! Huh? What's wrong with... Confused.
This is what happens when you don't pay attention, huh?
Oh, never mind. I feel like I've been paying attention.
I mean, I didn't really pay attention in the last playthrough, so...
Well, but you better get going. This old house will fall apart if you stay much longer.
Oh, okay.
I'll get this fixed up. You don't have to hang around here. Thank you, ma'am. Please, call me Dora. Thank you, Doralius. Well, get going right away. Wait, Garrett, just watch your step.
By the way, I'm not making fun of Garrett. It's just it's ironic that he's named Garrett.
Look, Garrett and Jenna have joined our party. Off we go. To wherever the fuck we're going. Vale must remain hidden. Synergy's secrets mustn't fall into the wrong hands. It's one of our laws of our village handed down from long ago. Cool.
Cool.
I'm Fub. The Binding of Fub.
Oh no.
This place looks like it did 3 years ago after the storm. Yeah, it does actually. It's like they didn't change much about the graphics.
It's a Game Boy Advance game.
Synergy. I have moved. Oh, I get the apple though. I feel like that apple's just asking to be taken. Mount Alf looks beautiful today. So peaceful. Alright, I guess we want to head towards the... Oh, bruff, bruff, woof, woof. There's some puppies playing over there. We should let them be. Alright. I guess if puppies are in the fucking way, we don't proceed in the game. Wouldn't want to bother the fucking puppies. You're in trouble
boy,
now, Garrett.
You're gonna absolutely love our first game on the RPG thing. Oh, now I can talk. Okay, cool.
Your sister's really mad. That apple is just being asked to be taken. Every kleptomaniac at the supermarket ever.
Anyways, I'm gonna try to stay silent while there's text, if that's cool.
Yeah. Garrett, you make me so mad sometimes. Your train in stone crushed my flowers. You're in for it tonight. Wait and see. Haha, dumb bitch, I'm leaving. I'm leaving to not fulfill the consequences. I'm jealous of you, Garrett, because your grandpa's the mayor. Do you feel the same way, Fub? No, I think Garrett's a punk-ass little bitch, and I don't give a shit what he thinks. I can't believe you're not jealous, Fub. I'm sure wish I could hear the stories. You have played the coin game. What's the coin game?
Okay, so before you get into another text, can I bring up something I found in my journeys because I have to look up Wii U's?
Sure.
Apparently, somebody is selling a Wii U with a Halo 4 skin on it, and I think that's hilarious because like it's a Wii U.
Yeah, I should just like put a fucking sticker on a console and say, "Whoa, look at this!" I remember I put like we got an Xbox 360 sticker for our Xbox 360, and it was like a really strong one that like once you put it on, it was kind of hard to get off.
Yeah.
And I put it on top of our GameCube instead of our 360.
Oh.
And I bet I could sell that for $12 million today if I still had it.
You're one of those people that like to, drink Pepsi out of a Coca-Cola glass, huh?
I don't give a damn. Welcome where you are towards where you seek. I won't ever voice this guy again, I promise.
I hope not.
What the fuck? Who are you? You're not planning on seeking to Mount Elf, are you? Yeah. Mount Elf is a sacred peak. No one can climb without permission. I got permission. I'm gonna just beat you there.
Comment.
The coin game is the arcade simulator for PC. Kraden is waiting for us. We should go to his house. Okay. I kind of wasn't sure what we were doing. Hey, idiot! I got past you so fucking easily. The coin game is arcade simulator for the PC. Oh yeah, the puppies.
Beatboxing puppy.
Where's Kraden live?
Call my reference at all. I mean,
What'd you say?
I said beatboxing puppy.
Parappa?
No, this, I'll send it to you.
So this isn't Kraden. I don't know which house is Kraden's. That's... Looks like it won't rain for some time, so I guess I'll just have to fix it later, Fub. Looks like it's not gonna rain for a while. What do you base that off of? The fact that it's not raining right now?
Yep.
Alright, good luck with that, I guess. Where the fuck does Kraden live? Did they tell me?
I don't know.
Are you Kraden?
Yes.
Here, old man Kraden's got some visitors. Let's go use some synergy to scare them. Yes. You're more of a prankster than I thought, Fob. I like that. I guess, sure. Oh, that's a reference to a shitty AI-generated movie. The script was AI, at least.
Okay.
The 3D models were actually animated. Is that Kraden? Your synergy runs low. Just walk around and you'll recover it slowly. Okay, that's nice to know. This is a shop. I don't think we have any Kraden here. Now, does Kraden live in this house? You don't look like a Kraden to me, if I'm being honest. My father also died in that storm 3 years ago. I'm going to go hone my skills. That way I'll be ready for anything. My son is still young, so I don't like him to work too long. But he takes after his father, so I'm sure he'll grow to be a fine man. He's gonna grow into be the next Butch Hartman. I'm sorry to break it to you. Fub, you remembered to meditate on Mount Alf daily? I'm not allowed up there, but yes. That's very good of you. Meditating helps keep the peace of the village. If everyone were like you, things would have gone better 3 years ago. I don't like that mindset, and I don't like that you're going around spreading that mindset as if that would have done anything to affect the weather. You had a very difficult time 3 years ago, didn't you? I mean, yeah, I think everybody here probably did. It sounds like half the town is dead now. You lost your father. Jenna lost her whole family. It was just awful. Why is everybody talking about it today? I guess it's an anniversary. At least Jenna's grandparents have been able to care for her. Kraden upstairs. Are you Kraden? Hey, boy. You have business with me? Yes. Are you Kraden? That's too bad, because I have no business with you. Be off. You're not Kraden. Then I know I don't, actually. I don't know where Kraden... I'm sorry, are you Kraden? You're old. They keep saying old. Valians are chosen people. Our power of synergy is proof of that. I hope it... Synergy is how I say that, right? I'm assuming so. Otherwise, they're going to say that word a lot this game. I'm going to look like a total jackass. Are you Kraden? Hey, Fub! Have I shown you my new ability? Wait, hold on. No, you haven't. Behold, the power of synergy. Ha! Impressive, isn't it? Alright. Well, if it isn't Fub, it's just another quiet day in Vale. Nothing interesting ever happens here except for 3 years ago. Kraden had visitors when I dropped by his place this morning. I wonder what became of them. Oh. I already came into this house. Long ago, my grandfather was a powerful adept. I am so proud of him. Good. Good. Happy to hear. Going down here hasn't helped me at all. Where the fuck is Kraden? I don't know who Kraden is. That's part of the problem. This is why it's good that you guys are going to be helping me for the RPGs you're actually familiar with. You people outside of Vale,
I mean,
Go ahead.
If I wasn't doing another thing, and I'm sorry, I would have actually pulled up a walkthrough. But
no, it's okay.
I also think it's kind of funny with the Kraden thing.
It's kind of like we're also exploring. You know, we're going around town. We're not just rushing it. An RPG ought to be enjoyed. I'm not gonna stress about beating this game quickly. We can play Golden Sun. There could be like 187 episodes of Golden Sun that are all 5 hours long, and I'd be okay with it. Door won't open. The force of the impact must have knocked it off of its hinges. Like 3 years later, they haven't even like attempted to fix it up to the point that it's just a reveal now that we can't get in. I'm also being a smart ass for anyone who likes this game. I'm not genuinely making fun of it. It's just fun to be a smart ass when playing RPGs. So far, I'm impressed by this game. For a game that's as old as it is, I know it's like Game Boy Advance and not Super Nintendo, but it kind of has a unique art style, interest, and perspective. Mount Alf looks beautiful today. It's so. Oh, I think I've already listened to you say that. Alright, I've been almost everywhere I can be. Maybe it's the house right next to the one I was in to make things easy.
Be great.
So Kraden came to Vale to study Mount Alf, right? Yes? He said he was studying Mount Alf and alchemy and the like. Mount Alf, alchemy, are they somehow related?
If there's visitors in town, we can't use our synergy. The ancient laws say the secret of this
Every voice
synergy
choice you choose.
can never be revealed.
Most of them have just been my voice, because I only want to give voices to the main guys, but I don't know who the main guys are. If they have a picture, I guess they're main guy. Did I go to this house yet? I keep pressing A because A just feels right for talk, but it's actually X on the Switch. I hear... Oh wait, you know what? We were here. Talking about Kraden and his guests. Where the fuck is Kraden? Are you Kraden? No, you're douchebag. You're fucking douchebag who won't let me go to the Alf. Where the fuck is Kraden? I feel like I will go back into this building and hopefully Kraden's here. Our synergy has given to us by the sacred power of Mount Alf. Synergy is what grants the wishes of the chosen people. You offended all 14 fans of this game who are currently watching. You should go into witness protection. Fuck. Synergy is a power. Alright, you both are the same person. Also is the guard out there. You're not Kraden. You're not Kraden. Can you please be Kraden?
Kraden, can you go away?
Dude, I didn't even fucking do anything. Fuck off. Oh my god, I hope you die.
Damn.
That wasn't a threat, that was just a wish, so... Can't add it to the list.
Guarantee.
Can't,
so.
can't add it to the list. I don't know what to do. I don't know where Kraden is. And they might have told me, oh, go south of here, and I missed it, but I don't think so. I was reading everything. Maybe down here somewhere.
Suggestion: are the puppies still where they were?
Yeah, they
this could be
are.
one of those RPGs that like moves them after you've done a thing.
I mean, I could go double check. My granddaughter Jenna is finally happy again, and I have Garrett to thank for that. You and Garrett to thank for that, Fub. Oh, it's Jenna's grandparents. I hope you two won't be taking Jenna outside of the village with you. Oh, we are. Jenna is the spitting image of her mother, whom we lost that day 3 years ago. I just wish Jenna to be happy.
You remember that, Jenna? You remember when you lost your mom?
I'm really sad that people died 3 years ago. I wish they didn't die 3 years ago.
I'm really sad. I'm gonna keep bringing it up, though.
Yeah. It's a healthy coping method to bring it up every 5 seconds.
To bring it up specifically to the people that lost the loved ones, too.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't lose anyone, so I'm happy to bring it up, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, I think Fub lost people, but me, the person playing, didn't lose anyone 3 years ago, so... Yeah, the puppies are still there, and I guess they're a force that cannot be messed with. Where the fuck? I don't... Where could... I don't actually... I am officially lost. Wait, did I go inside my own house yet? I couldn't be inside the house. I couldn't be inside the house I live in, could it?
It honestly could.
It doesn't seem like it yet.
And that's what sucks. It could. It could.
Yeah. I feel like I've been everywhere. What am I missing? Wait, oh, fuck you. Don't set it to no as a default. I hate when games do that.
Understand.
Huh? They're just using every excuse to bring up the dead. When they do, they just go, I remember when Jenny used to eat before she died 3 years ago. Yeah.
Is that a comment? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, no, they're really rubbing it in at this point. Was I in this building yet? I'm pretty sure I was, but let's look. Oh, there's nothing in here. Big fucking whoop. Alright, let's go to the next house. I hope... I know I went in there, because it's the only house on this ledge.
Look, I'm gonna be honest with you. Toon Buffoon's comments are like a thing I live for these streams.
They're good comments. Should play Xenoblade 1 if you haven't played it yet at some point. Maybe for the Couch Co-op show we're gonna do, we could try that out eventually.
That's the plan.
I've been in this house, but let's go in again anyway. Yep, it's the guy and his mother. Did I talk to these children yet? Of Synergy. Did the travelers that stopped by today go and meet the mayor? Yeah. I told them where Kraden lives. They didn't even thank me. But I suppose they must have some manners.
I'm not gonna tell you.
Yeah, it'd be nice if you fucking told me, you little fucking bastard. None of you are Kraden, right? I didn't think so. It just seems like you guys would be shoprunners, which is why I didn't talk to you in the first place. But now I need to talk to everybody. Because I still don't know where fucking Kraden is. Oh, yeah. Tell me where... I'm talking to all of you. Tell me where Kraden is. Please tell me where...
Fun yet?
Tell me where
Is it
Kraden... Tell me where Kraden lives, please. I just want to know where Kraden lives. I'll be okay if you tell me where Kraden lives.
Michael, this is exactly why in the show in the future we have a dropout segment.
Dropped out before he found Kraden. I already talked to you. You're not Kraden, but you're... No, I meant to say no, you fucking asshole. It switched back over. I didn't tell it to go back over. I meant to say no. I don't want to talk to you, fucking douchebag. Oh, thank you. I was trained in the art of observation comedy by Dorkly when I was a young, impressionable child on the internet. Same! Dorkly. Good old Dorkly.
Good old Dorkly.
Dorkly.
I remember Dorkly.
Sweet, sweet Dorkly. I always hated it. Hey, beautiful.
Where the fuck?
Was that a basic with my humor? Of course. Of course. What else do you think? What else?
Where the fuck does Kraden live? Where does he live? I don't know where Kraden lives. And over there's the puppies, so I can't go that way.
The beatboxing puppies.
Yeah.
You probably think it's funny.
Perhaps. And there's that bridge, so we're going in a circle now. I don't get it. Okay, here we go. They seem to know of Soul Sanctum's mysteries. It's the douchebags from 3 years ago. The Elders of Vale must not permit anyone to enter, not even Kraden. Kraden, can we use him?
Kraden. We can't find.
His knowledge is no meager thing. We can use him. But first we have to find him, and we've been trying for like 30 minutes. And cunning, too. Cunning beyond measure. I feel like you're not listening to me. If he won't go willingly, then we can always... You there! What are you doing, Dorlingus? What are we doing? Were you eavesdropping on our conversation? Yeah. Oh, well, I can't permit you to continue your spying. Hey, you're the ones who were sneaking around. These are some wannabe Jesse and James villains, yeah. Google is great. I googled where Kraden's house is, and the answer is just next to Isaac's. Sneaking? Who are you to accuse me? So Kraden's engagement was with you? Yeah, we're off to meet him right now and shit. That's her voice. And this appointment is important enough to drive us away? No, by all means, no. Nevertheless, Kraden sent us away. He awaits you. Go. You're letting us go? Are you sure, Centaurus?
Are you sure?
Are you sure? Anthony Fantano? Bernardi. We have no reason to delay these children any further. Let's go, Fub. Bye!
Are you okay?
Maybe one day. Graydon? No? Do you hear those awful growls coming from the other side of this fence? Yeah. You do? Don't you? Huh? I'm scared. Oh, the puppy's gone. That's annoying. That's all. That's the only reason they were there.
Yeah. Alright. Have you ever just like thought a video was a really good idea, but like actually doing it is a pain in the ass?
Yeah. Can't. How do I get up? Oh wait, I just wasted PP. Just who were they? They already know too much about Soul Sanctum. Things that even the elders of Bao don't know. And what were they saying about the elements? The elements of alchemy, earth, water, fire, and wind. I will continue saying this all out loud for anyone nearby to hear. I plan on revealing sensitive information. I hope nobody's listening. The plan to set them into motion? And the 4 elemental stars are the key? I hope nobody hears me saying these things. These are things even I trained alchemy sage, do not know. Hey, Kraden, it took a while to find you. I think you're Kraden. Oh, Fub! You look like something's bothering ya. Me? How well. Are those two? It's those two, isn't it? Saturos and Minardi. Minardi were their names, right?
I'll be back in a second.
Sure. Are they still out there? They're very persistent. Fucking pains in the asses. I fucking hate them. I want them to die. Did they want something from you, Kraden? That seems to be the case. Seems to be. Mount Alph and Soul Sanctum. They spoke as if they'd seen them with their own eyes. Isn't that strange? No, not at all. I think it's pretty above average. Why, I had to wait many years before I was allowed to see the Sanctum. Of course it's strange, you fucking idiot! And if they entered secretly, then they might be thieves. We have to go tell the High Elders and the villagers. Wait, everybody! I still don't know how accurate the things they said were. We can do nothing until we confirm what they told me. Then, what should we do?
Michael? Oh,
well,
you're leaving.
We go confirm it. Do you mean we should go into the Soul Sanctum ourselves? Isn't that impossible? Why would it be? Just because climbing Mount Alpha is forbidden? Yeah. We're just going to see whether they've been to the mountain. Surely that would be acceptable. Well, we'll be fine if they don't see us, right? Yeah. Right, we won't be doing anything bad up there. This will just be our secret, okay? Yeah. And it's decided. We'll make you the leader, okay, Fub? Okay. There's some dangerous places between Mount Alph and Soul Sanctum. But you can handle it, right, Fub? You're more cautious than Garrett is, Fub. You'll be fine. You don't have to be so blunt.
Let me know when you're done reading, because I can't really see.
Can't see my screen?
Well, because I'm like I said, I'm kind of multitasking. I could look at your screen, but
I have the Steam tabbed in the background, so whatever additions you add to the dialogue is 100% canon in my ears, and I have no reason to believe otherwise. Wait, I dropped the controller. This is our best bet. Alright, let's go. Alright, what are you gonna say?
So this tells you how stupid I am comedically, because there's a perfect setup where a cartoon buffoon said they were trained in Dorkly, and my rebuttal should have been, huh, neat.
Huh, neat. That's Sonic.
That's all he had Sonic say for like a minute.
Fuck you. Fuck you, you fucking idiot. Go fuck yourself. No one fucking likes you. You're one of the most hated video game characters of all time. Fuck yourself. Fuck yourself. No one likes you. No one fucking likes you. You're hated by literally all. Go fuck yourself. I hope you're dead.
Oh, damn.
Soul entrance. All of that was actual dialogue in the game, by the way.
That was a very bold. Who's the character that everyone hates?
Guy guarding the mountains. This is the entrance to the Soul Sanctum.
I don't know who you're talking about.
This is your first time here, right? Yeah. It's important relic of our past. Take a good look at it.
Yeah.
All the stuttering is also actually written into the game.
Yeah.
I also appreciate that it's a game that has a run option, like this old. I mean, I guess Game Boy Advance isn't that old.
No, I mean, it's getting there. We're getting old.
Vermin one. Guess I'll just attack the Vermin. I don't know what your guys' strengths and weaknesses are right now. Alright, I'll focus on attacking Vermin 2. How is your synergy? You can do Flare, which takes 4 PP. But I'll just have you attack. So, what is Jenna able to do? She's able to do Flare too. And okay. Yeah, just pretty beat the shit out of the Vermin.
So since I did get to talk to you today, but I didn't get to ask you a question, because it's unrelated, but I guess it could be here. If that's okay, because you're not reading.
Yeah.
I mean, because no matter what, the streams we're doing, there's still going to be actual conversations and talking in it. I just think we're going to focus more on the story, if that's okay.
Oh, for sure. No. Huh, neat is a vocal stem of mine. My parents were concerned because I would say it all the time unprompted, like worryingly often.
Well, no, the problem is ever since they did that, I had a stint of also just saying that, because I thought it was funny.
Uh-huh.
But, like, it didn't translate to people that didn't know what I was doing, so it got real awkward real quick.
Oh. Do I need a key for this?
Yeah. Ah, hell.
Alright, Mushroom's dead. How are we doing on health? Seems like we're doing alright so far. We're definitely gonna need to heal again soon.
Oh, anyways, apparently, because I got distracted doing something completely different. I'm trying not to get the size in there. Okay. Anyways, apparently, and this is according to me watching another YouTuber, so if they're wrong, you can't be mad at me. But but apparently, BuzzFeed just sold Hot Ones. And they're like, hey, so we're gonna stop doing other content, and instead we're gonna focus on like AI and stuff. And I'm like, well, BuzzFeed, way to just openly become the worst YouTube channel.
Way to validate everyone who said they hated you for years.
Right? Like, like I don't know how people feel about AI, and I'm not like, I don't.
We've had this conversation before, and we don't have to have it right now if you don't feel like it. But I will say, like, if you want to talk about using it in a way that that helps people struggling, this is not the way to do it. This is like flat out cutting out the art in the first place, or like anything meaningful in the first place, when you just use it as a replacement for everything.
There we go. You answered exactly what I was talking about.
Yeah. No, because I get where you're coming from. It's kind of a touchier subject.
It's just, I feel like, if I could be honest, it's just like screw off a bit. Especially for BuzzFeed. Like, that is literally my rule for AI, is that like I normally won't give a shit unless you are a company, because you could fuck right off. I feel like that's fair. Because you have the money to not have to use it.
Do we have any items? Right, he's healed. Garrett needs it. But, no, take it. Don't just hold on to it. Take the fucking herb. How is she doing? She's fine. Alright. I've checked the chest. There we go. I've got a small jewel, so we probably have to put it into the other one. It's weird because, like, selecting things in this game is a little weird. It's not as straightforward as it should be. Because sometimes you have to be standing, like, literally exactly in front of it. You can't be, like, even an inch off.
Yeah.
Bub, set the small gem into the empty socket. This AI still is used by animators, others to like interpolate scenes involving characters, but using it as anything but a tool showcases a clear disrespect towards real people's work. This goes for any field because companies are trying to find a way to outsource any and everyone to AI.
Yeah. Like I said, I don't have a problem. I guess the best way for me to put it is, I don't have a problem if your person is using it as a tool. I don't really want to get deep into this conversation, because like it's not even like a personal thing. It's just Michael's heard me talk about this like 150 times, so I don't want to bore them with it. But I feel like if you're a small person doing it, whatever. You know, if you're doing it for fun, whatever. But if you're a company, you can eat a dick. And I don't mean that like in the way of like, oh, you're a company that's like using it to help other people. It's just, you know, if you're replacing people with it, I will fight you.
Yeah, to me it's like a case by case basis, and the case of it being used by a bigger company, I'm gonna be with you on that. They don't need it. They're using it to. They're using it because they don't care if people are actually working in this field anymore.
But I will say this though, if you tell me that there's not an artistic use of it, I will disagree. You can't use it.
I can't even argue with you because, like I said, with After Effects, I know that there's like so many. The example I like to use because of how I use it, and this is like not even. This is technically AI, but it's been AI that's been around since the early 2000s. You know, is After Effects if you want to rotoscope around something, like kind of crop out and move an image frame by frame. All you have to do is kind of highlight the object in the video clip that you want to take. And then the rest of it will be automated. Now, you do have to go back in and clean it up because the automation isn't perfect. But, I mean, that's a tool that's existed since, like, 2003. And I think it's a very useful tool. It not only helps with just doing fun little edits and cropping certain things out of a shot, or just taking something in a shot that you want to put into another shot, but it can also help you with, like, a green screen shot that wasn't lit up that well, you know? Because sometimes the green screen the key in effect doesn't work that well if you didn't light the scene very well. But with the rotoscoping tool, which is heavily uses AI because a lot of it, again, it's just automatically doing the tracing for you. Because if you had to trace every fucking frame of a video yourself, you're going to be there for like 20 fucking hours doing it. Anyways. I definitely think there is an artistic use for it. Yes, I do. I think where the line is drawn is going to be where people disagree, but I'm okay. You know, that's why for me it's a case by case basis. If I see someone use it in a way and they explain themselves, and I personally feel like they're justified using it the way they did, whether it's just helping them get past a learning curve or it's just to help them save 20 hours of their life into something that doesn't even really display artistic talent, just how much time you're willing to put into something, I'm okay with that.
Well, also, for people that go like, oh, well, what do you mean artistically? If you ever get the chance, and it might put you in a bad mood, but there is a song by Kendrick Lamar called The Heart Part 5. I definitely recommend checking out any of the Hearts, if they're good. But The Heart Part 5 specifically uses AI in its music video, and I think it's very necessary if you understand the meaning for it, because there's no way, I mean, yes, you could do that with makeup, sure, but, like, I don't know, there's something I feel it's kind of necessary for what it was.
That's a great example, Tim Buffoon. That's a good one. Yeah, no, for sure. I'll check that out. I don't think you sent me that one. But The Heart Part 5.
I have. It's one of the only Kendrick Lamar songs.
No, that's the big one. That's the one recently. I forgot that it was Part 5.
Yeah, there's one now, which is Part 6, but we'll talk about that later.
Okay. I apologize. That's not only did you send me that one, we talked about that one, like, at great length. Anyway. But who said there was a hidden passage leading deeper into the sanctum? I've come here many times. Oh, fuck. I skipped dialogue. I always imagined Soul Sanctum would look different somehow. Oh, I can rewind. I can save the audio.
Oh, I also absolutely love all of the web phishing OCs.
Oh, yeah, thank you so much for doing those too, Buffoon. Those look great.
Yeah, those are awesome and amazing.
No, those have been very greatly appreciated on the server. I don't know if you've been able to hear from everyone yet, but Chris is here, but Mitzi really loved theirs. Those two said there was a hidden passage leading deeper into the sanctum. I've come here many times, and I've always thought it looked strange. I've always imagined Soul Sanctum would look different somehow. What do you mean? Soul Sanctum was built in honor of the sun, the golden sun. There ought to be something here to reflect that. I was always puzzled why there wasn't. If there's a hidden passage, then maybe it leads to... Well, let's see if we can find it. I think he's serious. Should we help him, Fub? No! You can't seriously want to turn back after we've come this far. Let's kill Kraden. We should stick together after all. Jeez, I didn't think Fub was gonna turn out to be such a fucking loser. Holy shit. Did you see how fucking quickly he wanted to give up on all of this? Like, what a fucking asshole. I'm not even trying to be disrespectful. I just have like zero respect for this guy now. I guess I am trying to be disrespectful, spelling it like that. Oh, hey. Not slime! The Dragon Quest slime is cuter. Everybody attack Slime 2. The other slime ran. Oh yeah, those are just though. Oh yeah. Oh no. Yeah, those are all just gifts. You're welcome. I was planning on doing a single image featuring Austin and Storts, but finals are coming up, and I'm actually in the midst of taking a test right now. So this will be delayed. My apologies. Oh no. I mean, thank you for making them in the first place. Not a fucking slime. It's not fair that he gets to run away. I should be allowed to murder him even if he wants to leave. Everybody attack Slime 1, don't let him run. Slime 1's dead. Alright, everybody attack Slime 2. No, I only want to do it if I can attack Slime 2. Alright, fine, you guys attack a Wild Mushroom. I don't give a shit. I'm gonna attack Slime 1. Or 2. Alright, everybody, we're all teaming up on Slime 2 now. There we go. Up top is now level 2, Squire. Maximum HP increases by 8. Maximum PP raises by 3. Attack raises by 4. Defense raises by 2. Nice. Off to a wonderful start. And I'll do another... create a suspend point. Not Vermint! I've got one critique of this game so far, and it's a little bit understandable if it being an older RPG, but I very much like it when, if you set all of your party members to attack one enemy, if that enemy dies, their attacks just go to the next enemy instead, where this one, if the enemy dies, it just cancels the rest of the attacks.
So Michael, can I tell you something magical?
Sure.
So, that has been a mechanic that has been a thing since Final Fantasy II, right? So, I don't know why the fuck this game doesn't do that.
Yeah, and to be fair,
No, that is an absolute flaw. Final Fantasy II was in the 80s.
Right. I can't even say to be fair anymore, because I was going to say it like cancels other attacks out too from the enemies, but no it doesn't, it just isn't fair. So yeah, no, like, yeah. I guess it just wants you to be more smart with like how you like, plan your attacks out, but I don't know. I kind of like. I think that's a good. I think it's good to let people still use their attacks on other enemies.
Yeah, but like I said,
maybe the punishment should more so just be you don't get to choose which enemy anymore.
Well, yeah, but remember, like I said, it's a mechanic that's been fixed since the 80s.
Mm.
So like,
right.
They definitely should just auto-attack the enemy, you know. Or cancel it, I don't know. Anyways, more importantly, good luck on your finals. Cartoon Buffoon.
Yeah, good luck. Oh no, it's not. It's fucking King Boom Boo.
Why the fuck am I looking
King
at
Boom Boo is dead.
Alright, so I'm kind of here a little bit more. I'm more all in now.
Cool. Oh no, it's King Boom Boo. And Slime. Oh, his name's Amaze. Let's kill Amaze.
No, but
if we all work together, we can kill him.
I definitely do see your issue with that mechanic, because it is one that was fixed, and I guess I kind of get it, but like, I don't know.
Oh wait, there's an eye. Perfect, we're making progress. Nothing. Whole bunch of nothing. Whole bunch of...
I don't have more to say on this game, but I didn't play it as much as the others, so...
Gotcha. Well, the other eye has to be in the one room, then. But I just don't remember. I didn't see anything in there, so let's check again. After we fight King Boom Boo again.
Yeah. How do you feel about the encounter rate in this game?
Not annoyed by it yet. But there normally comes a time where I'm like trying to get through something, I'm like, oh, just fuck off. Dragon Quest XI, I think, has a genius way of doing it. I wish more games would be like that.
It's not the only one to do that, mind you. Once again, that's it's been a mechanic that they've done since the 90s. I think that random encounters are fine. I think you should give a little bit of a space, though.
Mm-hmm.
You sure you don't take the eye out? Or it could be in... Oh, no.
I don't think so, because it looks just like a puzzle from earlier.
Yeah.
Oh hey, you got a good attacking. Good for you. Garrett's almost dead. Alright, let's heal Garrett. I mean, we'll try to.
It does.
Yeah, it wants me to grab the other eye. Okay, so I was gonna see if I could move it the other way. I can't, so that's not it. But what would the point be of this room if it wasn't to get the eye? I feel like I'm missing something. That's what's bothering me here.
Hey, I'll also be right back in a couple seconds.
Okay. It can't be from this room, it has to be from somewhere else. We would have come across it by now. Oh, you know what? Oh, getting that fixed probably unlocks a room. Oh, like unlocks more to that room. No, it's the chest over there, I bet. Hey! It'd be cool if, leveling up restored your health. That's another problem. Alright, there we go.
So I'm kind of sick, and I absolutely hate eating while I'm sick because it never feels good.
I do have I got another gripe with this game. And this is a bigger one than the other one. Leveling up does not restore your health, and I feel like it should.
That's just an old thing. That one's old.
I feel like it should. I feel like it's like really good change that people made. Like it. To me, that's like a bigger issue.
You know, a lot of video games don't do that. It's a newer thing. No, do they give you like healing items though frequently?
I mean,
no?
I got some to start this mission off with, and I still have a decent bit, but I haven't gotten any since then. So I don't know. I did figure out what this part was, though.
Oh, you finally got the eye?
Yeah, it was just in the last room. I'm assuming the eye is going to unlock something in that room we were at. I was trying to find it on. No, use it. It's because I'm not... If it's because I'm slightly turned, then I'm going to be actually angry. And it's probably... No, that's exactly what it was, wasn't it? Mm-hmm. Fuck you. Fuck yourself.
Once again, this is why we have a dropout. In the future.
There. Pokemon did that back in the day. A few early RPGs also did that, I swear. I could be misremembering. Getting your health back once you level up.
Mm-hmm. It was just a thing for the time to not give you your health back, because, like, most of the time... I don't even know why they did it. I can't, like, justify it, but a lot didn't.
Okay, what's the point of this? Okay. God, this is just a pointless room, I guess. There was nothing in it. I thought it was, like, gonna unlock something now that I put the gem in, but that's not it at all. Everybody just leveled up a little bit, that's good. No, that was fucking pointless. Oh, it opened this door, okay. This is it! We found it! Clearly this isn't the mark. Clearly this is the mark of the sun, the heart of the Soul Sanctum. It's just as I'd imagined, which means those two were telling the truth. But if they said was true, then that means they must have been... They were thieves! They came to rob the sanctum! Let's hurry back to the village and tell everyone.
You went from, like, weirdly enough, Joey Wheeler to Southern really quick.
For
the girl voice.
Garrett is the Southerner. She's, like, kind of like, I don't know, Jersey. I don't know what I'm doing. Raiden, what's the matter? That, like, Southern redneck voice is, like, my default. I like doing that one. That's kind of what I'm doing for Lancer, just a little bit more cheery. We're so close. Close? Close to what? We've come all the way to the heart of the Soul Sanctum. To turn our backs on it and leave? There's something wrong with that? Yes, deeply wrong with it. Fuck you guys. And then he dies. Soul Sanctum holds the origins of alchemy. It'd be a waste to... What do you think? Shall we go on a little further? Yeah, I'm with you. Fuck my friends. Thank you. If you put it that way, we don't have much choice. I'm with Kraden. I want to look inside. Really? We'll just go a little bit further. Good. It's decided. Let's move ahead.
This is one of those games where if you say no, I feel like it wouldn't matter.
Yeah, I mean, I said no once or twice already, and it absolutely did not matter. They were just like, oh, how could you say that? Let's go. What is this room? There's a moon in the center. A picture of Luna. This must symbolize night. No, I think it symbolizes day, dude. These rooms must be connected somehow, don't you think? Yeah, I do.
No.
Luna and Soul, these rooms must hide some secret. What could it be? What does it all mean? Would you look farther up the passage? Sure thing, Kraden. Let me know what you find. Kraden, I don't know if you're going to be alive or not for the whole game, but you know what? I'm wishing you well, man. But, hypothetically, if one of us four is going to die, it would be you. I'm not saying it's going to happen, but I'm just saying hypothetically, yes. But most RPGs I play do kill off a character, and I'm just saying you're, like, so far the ultimate candidate, aside from the many people that died 3 years ago that we've reminded everybody in the village of every day up to this point. But I do hope it doesn't happen to you. Alright.
Hold on. Before you go to bed,
But it probably will. What's up, Chris?
Hold on, hear me out, right? Your character rolls over in their bed, and then one of the villagers is like, hey, you remember that time your dad died? Yeah. And then just walks out. Hold on. No. They grab the main character and go, I don't mean to alarm you, but your father died 3 years ago.
Oh my goodness.
I don't even think you get my reference because I think I did it wrong, but...
No, I got you. What's happening? Fub must have found something. Well, I was too stupid to... Fub, stop! You're about to make a big mistake! I'm gonna keep doing it. Wait, Fub!
I think I'm like one of the few people in the universe to make Simpsons references and has not watched Simpsons.
Say that again. I read Tumafoon's message, I'm sorry.
I make a lot of Simpsons references for a person that has not watched The Simpsons.
You know, a big Simpsons fan, that might be why. What's wrong, Kraden? It's most interesting mechanicism you found, Fub. You know, some people said when you were playing Deltarune that this was an easy puzzle and you should feel bad for being good at not being able to figure it out, but I actually think it was really complicated.
No, Michael, it's really crazy that this game is referencing a game that doesn't come out for the next 20 fucking years.
I'm referencing a stream we did where the same puzzle was in it and I couldn't figure it out, and then Matt was like, Michael, you obviously pushed that.
Oh no, I think it's funny that you brought it up in it.
Remember, everything I say for this character, as if you're not looking at the stream, you have no evidence that they're not saying it. But this is clearly some kind of trap. This is a trap? Go look in the Luna room, and you'll understand. You've done well finding this you've done well finding this means you're looking in the right place. But if you just move one statue, you'll be caught in the Sanctum's trap. I guarantee you the voice I gave this old guy now is not the same one I started him off with. That's like a problem with me. I can't consistently do voices. Unless I record it and I can remember what they sound like. I guarantee you if Dr. Howard or Ignatia were improv, I would forget how to do them. Like if I didn't actually listen back to recordings. I said not to be rude. That's why I brought Matt up and not you, Toon Buffoon. I remember saying the entire joke is the puzzles are so easy that the gag with Roblox is his puzzle sucks, but I prefaced that to make sure I was not being insulting. You were not. Once again, I'm joke. Even with Matt, I'm joking around, but that's why I didn't say you specifically. But it's fine. I am adding on to a joke. I'm trying to be funny. Emphasis on the word try, but if you just. That was some real trying out there, Dad. Can I get 2 toys at Toys R Us? But if you just move one statue, you'll be caught at the Sanctum's trap. That was an American Dad reference. But why would anyone put a trap here anyway?
Well, you see, Dorelius and Associates really wanted a moat.
I don't know who did it, but they've hidden something very important. The Zephyr Blade. Perhaps they've hidden the key to the alchemy itself. The key to alchemy?
Hold on, if I ever make an actual serious RPG, I think I'll put that in there. And it's gonna be exactly what you think it is. And it will be the strongest weapon in game. Funny as shit.
You just have to pull it off of a tree.
I'm not
But
gonna
like
say
a specific
anymore.
tree.
I'm not gonna say anymore if you're
Safe.
curious. Okay. I'm gonna say this with the most beware what I'm saying, because it might not be everyone's cup of tea. It makes sense that it's not everyone's cup of tea, but definitely, if you're fine with a little bit more on the offensive humor side, Dorelius and Associates is funny. But I feel like some things aged like milk, and I do not think it was intentional. But you know,
Yeah, it's a funny.
I feel like that's the thing with comedies, though, is you got to give a little bit of grace, because like.
Here's the thing with Dorelius is it's a funny web show with some. You know, I the best thing I can say about it is it's a big fan of its play on words. And sometimes its play on words is as simple as making a pun out of a car. Like when the character's called Dorelius DeLorean. You know, like stuff like that. But then there's also some that sound out certain words that might
Really
not
should
be to people's likings. They don't say those words, but they say words that sound awfully close to them.
What's really funny is that,
So if that's going to make you uncomfortable, do not watch Dorelius, because it is pretty much all of them. I mean, it's at least most of them. But it is always kind of done in a play on words kind of way. I know some people are still not going to be okay with that, but it's normally not making like a comment as much as it is just, hey, we're saying something that sounds like this thing that you're not supposed to say.
Yeah, no, it's definitely not. It's definitely not. One of them is definitely not okay. I will say this though. Dorelius and Associates loves to prove me wrong, because I'm like, hey, at least the series did make that one joke, and bada bing, bada boom, at the end.
Yeah.
Hold on, and I'm gonna say this right now. I can't even be mad because they waited until the end.
It's here's the thing. It's a show that I grew up loving, and I do still appreciate it a lot, but it's not a show I'd recommend to everyone. I think I could recommend 90% of it to everyone, but that 10% is really gonna bother some people.
And it makes sense too. It definitely, if you're upset by it, it makes sense. It's fair. It is.
Yeah,
fair.
I'm not gonna be like, oh, what, are you triggered? I'm not gonna be like that, but yeah, no, I mean, I was a little uncomfortable rewatching some of those because I was showing it to you in store. I'm like, oh, forgot about that. But it's from 2010. I mean, it's actually it might have even started a little bit before 2010. Yeah.
Either way, it's jokes that are like definitely not okay, but it's also like the thing here's the thing, right? The jokes that aren't okay, but like the rest of it's funny as shit though.
That is the thing. On a rewatch, I like still caught at the parts, because I agree with you on that. The parts that still made me laugh back then, they were still making me laugh. I think there's so many golden moments in that show. I think it's a wonderful comedy, but yeah, there's some jokes that have aged poorly, and I kind of cringed when they came up because I'm talking the show up, I'm talking about how great it is, and then they threw that in there. Come on. Like, I think a lot of it, honestly, too, is just when I was like fucking 14 years old, I didn't get half of those jokes. Like, I'm not gonna lie, the one village they go to, do you know which one I'm talking about, Chris? The one village with the one with Leslie, the one where Leslie comes from.
Yeah.
When I was 14 watching that, maybe it would have been obvious to the average 14-year-old. I had no idea what they were fucking referencing with the name of their town. Legitimately. Even though it's so fucking obvious. It's like, if you watch it's either episode 3 or 4 of Duralius and Associates, the joke they are making is so fucking in-your-face obvious, and I didn't get it. I did not know that that's what they were referencing.
In other words, I'm giving a tentative reference, but like for fantasy, it's funny as hell.
They're funny guys. They still make stuff, and their new stuff doesn't, like a lot of people who grew up or like grew out of something. Their newer videos don't reflect that same stuff. And their old stuff didn't reflect it that frequently, you know? I mean, it did enough. It did enough to where I wouldn't recommend it. If it was like one joke, I would still feel comfortable recommend it, saying it's just like one episode, but it's throughout. It's not every episode, it's not every like scene of every episode, but it's throughout. So if you're uncomfortable with that, don't watch it. Anyway, I'll keep playing. Jeez, another mystery?
Well, no, the reason why I'm also saying that is because, like, if somebody knows and like, oh my god, you referenced that. Yeah, because I feel like people might look up what we were referencing.
Oh, it's possible.
So that's the only reason why I gave like a tentative recommendation, because, like, you know,
I might still do a video like a web show retrospective on it one day. I'm not sure anymore, but I might. And I mean, if that's the case, I'll absolutely give the heads up with that. If I do a retrospective at this point, if I do a retrospective at this point, it's not just going to be on Duralius, it's going to be on their entire show history. Like, it's going to be their movie, it's going to be their 3 animated shows, it's going to be what Aspro did before he joined them, it's going to be their current gaming channel, it's going to go into some of the stuff that happened between the crew, kind of like I did with the Rich Alvarez video. Like, if I do one on them, it's going to be like a Rich Alvarez scale video, where it's like, okay, I'm really diving in deep into it. Because I've got a lot to say about it. Next web show video, I'm starting to work on 2 at the same time, and one of them.
Hellbenders.
I probably wouldn't do one on Hellbenders. There was 2 episodes, 3 if you count the short.
That is exactly why I said that.
I'll keep checking on the Luna Room. You continue exploring the Sanctum. My intuition tells me that light must be the key to the secret. We should test it. Fub, let's see if we can't figure this out ourselves. I'm gonna ignore what he said and just push all these guys into place. What if I push this one?
No!
I have to rewatch Hellbender's Christmas episode. It's a yearly ritual of mine. It's time to go to heaven, my child. I love that. I think me and Austin were just watching that the other night because Austin brought that clip up, and oh my god, the Hellbender's Christmas is so funny.
And by the way, I'm not shitting on Hellbenders. It's just I thought it was funny to blurt that out. I was like, there's not much of a retrospective to.
Yeah, there wouldn't be much to talk about.
I mean, you know what? I take that back. There would be, because like, wouldn't there be like, wouldn't you talk about like the show that never happened?
If that was the direction that you wanted to make a video, like what could have been, but I'm not even sure if I would like enjoy. I don't know how much I would like that, you know.
I mean, not even what could have been. Just I think it'd be cool to like talk about like that it almost happened.
I don't think it'd be a video I would make, but it'd be a video I'd watch, you know?
It's a video I would definitely make.
Because when I do web show retrospectives, I think I kind of like talking about a project like from its like start to its finish. Like that was the case with Dick Figures and Super Mario Bros. And to an extent, Sonic for Hire. Even though it's still ongoing. What's happening? Fub must have found something. I better go stop him. That bastard wants to fucking kill me. You found it, Fub.
I feel like I pitched one that I wanted you to do, or that it helped you work on, and I feel like honestly, it's definitely your video.
Oh well, it would be our video, and I mean, here's the thing: like, if we work on it, we can make a call whether we want it on your channel or my channel. You know.
I just don't. If I did, it'd probably be on Couch Co-op, only because like I kind of try to keep my stuff gaming and comic exclusive. Mm-hmm. So.
That's fair. I love your idea because like the thing is, I was thinking about at work the next day after you pitched it. I was like thinking about every single one of those 6 episodes and like what I would have to say about them, and I kind of came to the realization where it's like, I don't want to say what the web show is, but I did just say the number of episodes, so we'll see if anyone knows what that means.
Well,
my bad.
that's the number of episodes.
Yeah, there is more now. There is more now, but that kind of is another spoiler, actually. But I do have. I mean, I don't really even mind if people know that we're working on it. I just don't want to do that if you don't want people. But it's something that we're not even working on it yet. But I do love the idea, and I kind of realized though, thinking about those episodes, it's like, yeah, I've got stuff to say about all of these. I really like this show. I really have. I mean, I could talk because not only do I have stuff to talk about, like with the messages and the themes of those episodes, but there's just little bits, like little jokes or little like visuals that they do in there. It's like I have like a minute worth of like shit to say just about like a joke, you know? Mm-hmm. Like there's some like little gags that I adore about that web show that I was like, oh, I gotta talk to Chris about this soon.
No, we'll work on it. I'll even edit it because there's a way I wanted it formatted that's kind of more on the cinematic side.
Yeah, we'll talk about the format in a call sometime soon, but that'll be a fun one. I'm gonna say right now it's not gonna be next, just because I think I need to cross.
No.
But it could be a second to next. You know, it could be the one. I feel like I need to do because it's been so long since Stick Figures. I need to do a more traditional one before jumping into a collab one. But I would love to do the collab one after that. I've got one. I'll say this right now with the web show retrospectives, the two, because I've got right now. There's like 3, not counting the collab with Chris, which I do want to do. I mean, genuinely, I want to do it. I'm saying yes to that, Chris. I want to do it. The first, I'll say this. There's 3 that I know I really want to do. All of which I've told you about, Chris. One of which I've talked about on stream. But one of them is more so for my audience, which I think it'll be fun. I think it's a fun idea, but I think it's going to cover a lot of ground of requests I get for web show reviews. That being the one web show review for every Smash character. I've talked about it on stream, so I don't mind mentioning that. And I actually recently found one for Banjo and Kazooie, and I'm like, oh, that's perfect. I can use this one now. So I'm still having fun finding the shows I'm actually going to talk about in that video. But then on top of that, there is one that's very much for me. So there's one for the audience that I will have fun making, and I'm also going to have fun making myself. But then there's one that's like, oh no, this one's for me, and I hope you guys enjoy it too. I hope that people will. I think people will. I think if like, because Sonic for Hire was something I purely did for myself, and people loved it. So I think that there's just a good chance that people will enjoy this. It's not a parody, so that might hurt it, but I think people will.
Isn't a parody either, so.
That's true. Dick Figures have been getting more popular, actually. That video's been getting more recognition lately. But the other one is about,
I have videos that actually succeed, ooh.
Your videos are succeeding. You're getting there. Oh, wait.
I am gonna be honest with you, I'm more surprised every day that people are watching my shit. Anyway. I don't mean that negatively. It's just like. I'll say this: YouTube finally gave me my 400 after saying it's been there for a little bit. Nope, they took it away again.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah, your video is at 400. It just means that it detected one per. It probably, if it brought the views down, it just means it detected one person is watching it a bunch of times. So that just means you probably have one audience member who liked the video enough to watch it several times.
Yeah, I mean that's fine. I mean it's weird. It says it's at 402. I don't care. I mean I do care. I actually care a lot. In all honesty, I am super excited that one of my videos hit 400. I mean one of Olivia's already hit like 5. So
you guys are
that.
You guys are growing. That's the thing. Every time I look at your guys' channel, it has grown. That's like something that you gotta always keep in mind. Is
Oh no! I'm not saying. Oh no! Olivia hit 500 twice. Okay.
Nice.
For the Lost Spider-Man film and Wonder Woman, but I'm just happy with where I'm at. I'm happy that people are watching me because, in truth, there's not a lot of people that I keep up with that do what I do. So I'm fine with where I'm at. The people used to do it.
You got a very. I saw that you had like a very wholesome comment on your thanks for 200 subscribers post.
Yeah,
you got some dedicated people.
My favorite one, the thing is so Donkey Kong Country 2 is a video that I'm so happy with that people watched in general because that video means a lot to me.
Mm-hmm. That is one of my favorites from you, if I'm being honest too. I'm sorry, you go. I'm interrupting you. Go ahead.
And I feel happy because I feel very vulnerable making that episode because I let a lot of myself out in that one. I know it's for you personally, I'm not a reserved person, but for what I put on the internet, I'm reserved. So that was a lot for me.
I get that. I'm kind of like that too because I like doing sentimental videos, but sometimes I almost like keep it off of like Spiny Norman. Like the most sentimental stuff I made this year was stuff that was shared amongst friends and family. Like you and Olivia's toast was sentimental, but that was just private. I mean, it's private, but it also was shown to a group of people. But
yeah, I still have that. It's
that's what I'm looking forward to, the collab we have on your channel coming, because I think that I like sentimental stuff. I like it. I used to kind of be embarrassed about how much I enjoyed it because it's like, oh, it's so corny, no, it's not corny. It can be corny, but corny isn't always a bad thing. But sentimental doesn't equal corny.
Yeah,
I appreciate that.
I think that's really funny is that what sucks about doing Donkey Kong Country and being so sentimental about it is I did not play 3.
Well,
I played a little bit of 3 as a kid, but not enough, so it's gonna be one of those, like, 2 videos where I'm like, glazing this franchise, and another one's like, it's alright.
Right.
I will say the collaboration we're doing is one of my favorites, though.
Same.
It is...
Oh, if I had to, I haven't seen obviously I haven't seen the whole thing because I did my parts, and I know what my parts are like. I don't know how... I heard what the whole video is going to be like for the most part. You may have recorded some stuff without me. But most of it we recorded in the same call. I'm very much looking forward to seeing it, though, but just based on what I know about it, I mean, I think it's going to... if I had to put that video in with, Last Call, it'd be high up, you know? It's not... And I can't because it's not Last Call. But just in terms of videos I've done talking about Sonic, it's a high up there one for me, you know?
Yeah, this one's gonna be... The thing that's funny is that, I'm very proud of what we did, and I definitely think the next one, because there is a next one, is going to be equal to it.
Mm-hmm.
But, the one thing I really love about this video is how contrasting our styles are. I love it. I love what we do. It's really fun, and it will finally be done because we're still drawing. Spiny, the cover that we chose is hard. Actually, I'm not even in the cover this time because it's impossible. So we actually had a joke where it's the name of the collaboration featuring Chris.
It is still like your show for sure.
Yes. Yes.
But
the joke is that like,
I get why the thumbnail needs to be the way it is with what you guys are going for with it, and I'm very excited to see that thumbnail.
Yeah, I'm gonna send it to you before we color it because I always like to do that. But it's a collaboration that really embodies, I guess, our friendship to a degree.
Oh, for sure. Do you guys? Okay, so like you know, I'll wait before I ask this actually. But
If you can say what it is.
no, I wasn't actually.
Oh, what are you gonna ask? It's all good.
Okay, I'll ask. I love the premise of it so much, and I don't think I would change my YouTube profile picture. I don't think I'm going to change that for a while, but I was thinking, like, I might make that my blue sky picture.
Which one?
The thumbnail you're making.
Oh,
And it's and I know it's a little premature to say that before I even know what the thing looks like, but based on what you guys described to me, I'm like, that would be a really funny profile picture for a while, if that's okay with you and Olivia.
Yeah. No, it's I will say this though: the next one we do, I think that it's gonna be interesting, because of how much it means to us. But the first one was interesting too.
I'll say with
Really
my like.
excited.
Go ahead.
I'm really excited for the second one. Next year's collabs are going to be super fun because I have Stuart as well. And I can't wait to see that because I love Stuart's style. Me and Matt got to figure something out. I would say plumbers don't wear ties, but I have no clue. It's an art piece in itself.
Without spoiling it, for TV show movies 5, I actually have 3 guests in that one. One of which is a returning guest, and the other 2 are new guests who haven't been on the show yet. But one of them, I'll say here, is Stuart. And I with everybody who's guested so far, I told them, you do not need to edit your own segment. Just send me the audio and I'll edit it. But Stuart specifically, and I won't spoil which movie it is, but it's a good one. And it's one of the movies that's ranked pretty highly. But Stuart was like, hey, I would really love to edit my own portion. Can I do it? And I was like, yeah, sure. So you're going to get a mini Stuart video in TV show movies 5 once it's done. It's going to be 2020. It's going to be in January probably now, just because Christmas has me busy. No, it has nothing to do with that. It's purely because I don't have time to. I barely have time to edit the Christmas special for Spiny Norman, and I'm trying to get that done. So it's like, okay, I'm just making that the only video I have left for the year.
The thing that's really funny is that it's looking like maybe the video that we're planning on doing might not come out this year, and if it doesn't, that's fine.
Yeah,
But
no, I mean,
that just means I get to make an abrupt joke that I thought would be funny because I haven't edit something for
Yeah.
a year.
that's funny.
Anyways, all I'm trying to say is that I actually like how it kind of. The thing I want to do at my show is with every guest I have on, I want there to be a little piece of their content as well. And
Yeah.
I think because like Sonic Origins was good, but like that. I don't know if it really embodied both because I was still finding my way.
Here, let me put it this way. For Toon Buffoon and anyone else in my audience who comes across this, I feel like the Origins episode is fun and I like it, and you should watch it. The adventure episode. It's okay that we say that, right? That's been revealed, hasn't it? Or am I? This episode, the one that you're making.
Nope,
that we've
it's
been talking.
revealed, but I guess we might as well put it out there.
I feel like we have said it before. I don't know if we've like.
We've been really good at not saying it, but it's coming out this month, so whatever.
I'm sorry. If we haven't said it yet, I'm sorry.
I guess let me put it this way: the one we're working on is Adventure. I feel happy to say it. I feel like I'm more confident in saying it because it's done practically. It's just it needs to be edited.
There's little pieces left. Yeah, we recorded something for it tonight actually to finish it up. But I'll say this much. I think that, you know, if you are following Spiny lore, this one's actually a little bit important. It's because not only do I think it has like not only like is Spiny not the only Spiny Norman character in it, there's 2 other Spiny Norman characters that make an appearance in it. One was already spoiled. But I I'd actually say like just some of the interactions that Chris and Spiny have in this one. Nah, if you're watching Spiny and you want all of the character lore and all that, if you want just like interactions between the character versions of ourselves, this is kind of an important one actually.
Yeah, it's also pretty funny.
Oh yeah. So yeah, this is kind of a bigger cross because the Origins episode was fun, and I like that one a lot. It is like our first true crossover. This one feels more like it is like really the two channels colliding up to the point where like I legitimately did some Spiny drawings for this one. Like I did stuff in my art style, and Olivia did stuff in her art style to make this episode happen like visually, you know.
It also kind of does. If I can say one last thing about this episode, because I guess now that we've announced it, I guess I can just say that because now it forces me to do it. Forces me to finish it, so I don't mind it. I will say though, it does actually deal with one of my fears of what we do actually, because of what the meaning. Let me put it this way. This is the first and probably last time you'll see us talk about this until a important time. You know? I don't know if you've announced it, but this episode means a lot.
I have. I have, actually. Do you want me to say it? Because I can say it.
You can, if you want to.
It actually, funny enough, came from a question that Toon Buffoon asked on Mailbag, where it was I don't remember what they asked specifically, but I remember I came up with an answer like talking about what I wanted to end the channel on, and that is I want the last two games discussed. And I'm pretty open about this, and I'm also open to saying it could change. I don't know how long I'm going to be doing this, and there might come a day where I decide I don't want this to be the ending anymore. But it's pretty for like 3 years now. It's consistently been like this. I want the last two games I cover for Spiny Norman to be Sonic 06 and Sonic Adventure. Sonic Adventure being the last one, 06 being the second to last. So to cover it with Chris is nice because I'm not going to be able to do it for a while. And once I do it, since it's going to be like the finale of Spiny Norman, the character stuff might actually... the game actually might take a backseat to the character stuff, you know? Because it's gonna be, it's gonna be the last time if I still do it. If that's still my plan by the time I make it there, it's gonna be the last time I'm doing anything with these characters. So I might want to, give it a good send off that way. So it's nice to have a video just talking about Adventure, not having to wait years to get to it. But it is kind of that sentimental like, oh, the next time I talk about this game, it's gonna be the end of the. End of the character. I don't want to say the end of the channel because I might still do stuff on the channel, but it's gonna be the end of the character. This isn't. And this isn't, and who knows? Like, you never say never. There's a chance that I end this arc, I go a year or two of doing standard videos, just video essays, and I'm like, you know what? I feel like I actually could start a new story up of Spiny. I'm going to bring him back. I'm never opposed to it. But it would definitely be the end of an arc. Like, I'm not going to bring stuff from that arc back up. It's just because I don't know how I'm going to... The only reason I say that is because I don't know how I'm going to feel down the line. So I don't want to, give a concrete answer.
And as you told me, it's not the ending of Spiny Norman, it's just the ending of the narrative-driven, that specific time of narrative-driven whatever, but I feel like this is kind of the episode to plant the seeds to explain how big this is to us, and how it kind of sobering it is to have an ending where I do not have that plan, and it kind of is... It's an honor that you even said yes to doing this. It means a lot that you said yeah.
I will pretty much say yes to anything you ask me to do. Ask for me, Chris, because one, you do the same for me constantly, and two, it's just like we work well together. We do. It's fun. I enjoy doing it, and we normally turn out a good thing, In fact, I can't really recall something that we did together where I look back at it and I'm like, oh, I don't like that. I don't like that anymore. Because that's normally not the case, Like, I might look at an old project that you played a character in and say, oh, I don't like certain parts of this project, but it's never the parts that we did together, Like, there's episodes of Duckcast that I don't like, but it's not the episodes that you were on. There's, some shit in a Tomodachi Life show that we did that I don't like, but it never was the stuff that me and you did together.
Yeah. Either way, and by the way, to mention this Cartoon Buffoon, No, you shouldn't be that way about it. It's all right that it is that way. You actually kind of, for me at least, you make doing these streams fun, and yeah, no. Hell, actually, if it wasn't for you, a joke wouldn't have existed in our episode, because it was all with you in mind, because I thought it'd be funny, and, you know.
Is that a gore cake? We've referenced that.
We really appreciate the crap out of you here. I
No, yeah. No, same. No, absolutely. Yeah, don't ever, I mean, like, it's an insecurity thing, and that's okay, but, like, don't feel bad about it. If people bother me, I feel like I'm okay with being, like, look, there's been times where people have been in chat where I'm like, tone it back. You know, and I don't do it often. I don't like being like that because I don't want to make anyone feel bad. I've never felt that way with anything you've posted. So, you know, like, I know I can't just say, like, oh, don't worry about it and you're just going to stop worrying about it. But I'm just saying, you've never said anything that's bothered me. I just want to point that, like, up to this date, after all the time that's passed in these live streams, you've never said anything that's bothered me. So you're not bothering people. You're actually very pleasant to have around, and we enjoy hearing from you. And it means a lot that I made something that means something to someone. You know, like that's what it's all about for me, is giving someone entertainment, giving someone a character, like. And yes, the influence I get from people, from what I hear from people like you and anyone else who's watching, that does influence me too. That's very inspiring to me. So it means a lot.
Also, can I be real with you? That's kind of what makes doing the story and narrative stuff fun, is that we have somebody that's actually watching it.
Yeah, if no one ever gave a shit, I feel like I would just feel like a loser doing it. You know, I'd just be like, I'm doing this for no reason. And I'd probably do it anyway, because that's just what an obsession with storytelling does to you, but I would just feel, I'd be a lot more insecure myself about it without the Toon Buffoons in the world, you know?
And that's something else, is that, like, an episode like Adventure is for not just me and you, but it was in mind for people that on your channel that are watching this, because it's meant to kind of be maybe a look at a chance that they won't get to see an episode for a long time. So.
Mm-hmm. At this point, I'm down to keep chatting for a bit, but I'm not going to play the game anymore. I feel like we're hitting the end, and I've been on the screen for a while now. But I'm down to keep chatting for a bit. But it's definitely getting close to wrap-up time.
It is getting close to wrap-up time, yes.
Because I got work tomorrow. Oh, I appreciate that, and I'll continue to watch and continue being a fan. I try my best to know boundaries. So that's why I'm content and happy watching, liking the videos, enjoying the streams. Yeah, I mean, I like that. I like having regulars on stream that we can talk to. Go ahead, Chris.
Look, you haven't crossed any boundaries, and I don't think you ever will. You know, so I think hopefully, we make it clear that there's nothing really to worry about. You know.
Yeah. Yeah. That's ultimately what I want to let out, is just don't feel like you're. And the thing, when I was young. When I was, like, still in high school, I constantly told people, oh, just don't worry about that. Oh, just don't be like that, even though I knew it didn't work when people said that to me. Yeah. And that's why I want to, like, not completely dismiss your concerns and say, like, oh, don't worry about it, Toon Buffoon, don't think about it. Because I know you're going to, because I do too when I'm worried and insecure about something. But no, you've always been very chill. There are people who are unbanned from chat who, and I'm not, you know, if anyone else is listening, don't assume I'm talking about you either. Because here's the thing: there's people I've actually addressed in chat saying, like, "Hey, let's dial it back a bit." That has happened. You actually were absent the one stream that happened, but there was a stream where, yeah, no, I mean, it's happened before. It's happened where someone's come on and crossed the boundary with me, and I'm like, "Hey, let's dial it back, please." I don't like that. I'm not afraid to speak up if someone's bothering me. And if someone. And, like, the two people I banned, if you're going to be, like, a real asshole and, like, spell out a slur in the chat or try to get me to read one, then, yeah, that's an instant ban. I'm not tolerating that. You're not coming here with good intentions if you do that. But yeah, like, I'm pretty good at being, I don't know, I feel like if someone's being a nuisance, I'm pretty good at calling it out. So, yeah, you're perfectly... Oh, say that again, too. Say that again, Chris.
And it hasn't been you. You are not a nuisance.
No, you're genuinely pleasant, and everybody like enjoys having you here. The fan art's appreciated. We're all kind of aware of you at this point. You know, like Austin knows you, Stuart knows you, Mitzi knows you. Like the name Tomb Buffoon is an iconic name in the Spiny Norman chat.
Spoken very positively as well.
Yes, yeah, very much so. I send your artwork every single time you send it to me. I put it on our. We have a server. It's not a, for anyone listening. I want to make this clear too, because people keep asking me about Discord on chat, and I'm like, it's just gonna be. Discord is work. Discord is like us working on stuff together and nothing else really. So,
And for anybody out there that's wondering why don't we have one, I think it's time to give an answer. It's because it's uncontrollable, and we just don't want any issues.
Yeah, I'm. To me, like all of the interaction I get with like audience members can come from a live stream, and Discord I've heard so many horror stories about. And it's just like I'm not interested. I'm sure some people moderate their Discord very well, and it's completely fine because I'm actually part of Discords that are like that. But I don't want to be. Yeah, I don't want to. I feel like I could do it if it was something I was down to do. I'm just not, That is always weird to me that you complete strangers know my online alias. However, that's more a pleasant thing that I will treasure. Absolutely. And I mean, it's...
I'm sorry if... I'm sorry, we know you're online.
But I mean, it's when someone's in chat so much, we're gonna know. I mean, it's there's other usernames for sure. Like Game Night is here a lot. Baxter Bunny is here a lot. Here's Stuart, our biggest fan. You said my name and I immediately showed up. Hi, Stuart. Have you ever played Golden Sun before, Stuart? I've been playing Golden Sun. And so far, I like it, but I have nitpicks, but I do like it.
Well, you're a nitpick.
You're a fucking nitpick.
Oh wow, that.
There, I said the thing that I said the thing that everybody's been thinking this whole time.
That sounded very pointed.
Oh.
That's something you wanted to say for a long time.
Oh, anyway, we'll keep doing Golden Sun every once in a while. I like it so far. No, but I've heard good things. A lot of people wanted Isaac playable in Smash. I do know that he got assist trophied. Like what? Was he an assist trophy as early as Brawl?
I believe so.
So yeah, he's been assist trophied for a while. Being an assist trophy is kind of like the friend zone.
I don't know. I said that so dramatically.
I don't know.
I feel like what's a Harry Partridge cartoon when I said that. Like super dramatic. Yeah, nope, it was a Wii U.
Brawl and Ultimate, not in Wii U. Huh.
He was not in the Wii U. Okay. Wow. All right.
And that probably gave people like a theory saying, "Oh, he's gonna be added as a character because he's not an assist trophy." And then they were like, "Aw." And then Ultimate came out and says, "Oh, now is his time." And then he's an assist trophy. Aw.
Okay, so hold on. Before we leave, I have one last question I want to ask you. Because I said it in my video from the Zelda video that you probably still haven't watched. And Stuart is free to answer this one too, because, Stuart would know. Or better yet, I guess the way to put it for that is I take Stuart's opinion very seriously. What the hell?
Where I don't take yours seriously, Spiny, you fucking
moron.
moron.
Michael. Anyways, it's just because Stuart knows shit, alright? That's all I'm trying to say.
Being a dick, you don't have to take me seriously.
No, I don't. You're Spiny Norman. Know your place. Anyway.
Know your place, pawn!
Know your place, hedgehog!
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 Hedgehog! Hedgehog!
Sounds like something like in the cartoon. Anyways, I'm making Stuart on the edge here. would you say that Smash Bros. Wii U and 3DS are separate games, or are they the same damn game?
I'd say they're separate.
See, that's why I didn't ask you, because I knew your answer.
I think 3DS is better than Wii U, if I'm being honest. Because I think Switch is a perfected version. Ultimate's a perfected version of Wii U, where the 3DS still kind of feels independent on its own because of the different modes and the fact that it was the first handheld Smash.
See, like, I count them as, like, I would say that they're separate, but I've had so many people tell me that, like, no. So I'm like, that's why in my video I said, like, technically. Because, like, I mean, they're in the same vein, I guess. But, like, I don't know.
I think that,
No, I'm waiting for Stuart's answer.
No, I got you. I think that they're similar enough, but I got a different experience. As someone who played a lot of them when they came out, and even played them on campus with people, I got a different experience out of them. Sakurai considers them separate games, but he wanted both to have the same roster. That's why Ice Climbers got cut, because they wouldn't work on 3DS, but they did in Wii U. Yeah, I actually knew about that. Well, I probably knew about that because of you, if I'm being honest, Stuart.
I didn't know about that.
Because, yeah, it would be weird that the Ice Climbers got cut since they didn't get cut from Brawl. Because they kind of felt like they were, like, there to stay characters. And I am glad, honest to God, I'm glad they made it back into Ultimate, because I feel like the Ice Climbers belong. Like, they're not my favorite characters to play as, but I like them okay. I don't mind playing as them, and I think that they belong in Smash Bros. I feel like at this point they're almost more iconic for Smash Bros. In their own game. Same thing with Mr. Game. Same thing with Mr. Game and Watch.
I think the thing is that, like,
and Rob, while we're at it.
I'll fight you on Rob.
Rob, Wii Fit Trainer, Game & Watch, and Ice Climbers feel like old relics brought back by Smash Bros. I would say the same thing about Duck Hunt, but I don't know, I hear more people... Duck Hunt seems like it was popular enough to where that isn't actually the case. I hear people are aware of that fucking... Like, that. I think it's because the dog laughing at you became, like, such an internet meme before his addition in Smash 4.
I think the thing is that, like, Rob became, like, official in that, like, DS Wii era, because he was in, like, one version of Mario Kart and then, like, the DS version, and he just, like, showed up in weird ass places. Like, Nintendo decided to remember who the fuck Rob was around that time for some reason.
I remember Rob not because of Smash Bros, because of the AVGN. You know what? I actually didn't know there was an AVGN episode on that, so that makes sense if that kind of repopularized it.
That is true that Super Mario Bros. And Slash Dog Hunt combo did definitely,
I've always liked Angry Video Game Nerd, but even when I grew to like him, he was not a show that I went back and watched the entire catalog of. Like, Nostalgia Critic, the first time I ever watched his show, like when a new episode got released, was Scooby-Doo, the live-action one, which anyone who knows Nostalgia Critic lore, that was originally the series finale, not counting To Boldly Flee. That was the final episode. So I started watching right when it showed him, but I was so into it that I went back and watched, like, almost every episode. AVGN, I watched the old ones. I'm like, that's funny. I'm only going to watch the new ones. And even then, I skip most of the new ones. I like AVGN, but I've probably seen 20 to 30 episodes, and the movie.
See, Michael, AVGN is like your Rich Alvarez to me, of where you're like, oh, if Rich Alvarez makes something new, I'll watch it. And I'm like, nope, but AVGN, if they make something new, I'll watch it, even if I don't care.
Rich Alvarez, if he makes something worthwhile, I'll watch. I know it sounds mean. But I know that's so mean, but to be fair,
I don't care.
Live streams and podcasts are fun, but if it's the main thing you're making, I'm probably not going to be that into it. I think with Rich Alvarez, if he makes another web show, I'll watch it. With YouTube News, when he brought that back like a year or two ago, I watched all the new ones. He only made 3 and then he stopped. And, fair enough, if you're not enjoying it, don't keep making it. But But like it's the same thing with this Fallout show. If he would have kept making that, I would have watched every episode the day it released. But he didn't.
I kind of understand why it didn't happen.
It's a lot of work, and it's a lot of work for a small audience. But it's a bigger audience than what I had, so I can't actually say I get it. I think you need to. I mean, be fair. Okay, bigger crew filming. It's different what I'm doing on Spiny Norman. That's fair.
Yeah, no, the only reason why I'm also giving that one grace is because I kind of saw the behind the scenes on that.
That's also extremely fair. Literally in the show.
Yeah, I died.
You did die. I showed it in my Super Mario Brothers retrospective.
Actually, me and Olivia died, actually.
Yeah. You died together. It's romantic. I should have put it in your toast. You died together.
No, I mean...
Yeah. Hey there, I'm still working on a wedding video. Maybe you can make it into that one. You died together. I'll play that one song, Stewie Griffin song. I die for you.
I will say this though, I still do harass Olivia with the one time she was on Rich Alvarez's kind of game show. It was like video game fights or whatever. So
yeah. Anytime a Rich Alvarez cast member works on a big artistic project, I'm there for it. When Kevin made his books, I'm there for it. When ever Matt's movie gets released that I thought was supposed to be released by now, I'll be there to watch it. When Austin made movies, I was there to watch it. If Richie does a movie or web show, I'm there to watch it. If they do gaming videos or podcasts, if I'm curious enough, but probably not. Gotta be fair. I mean, as someone who makes gaming videos and does gaming streams, I sure don't like watching them. But it's not to say, like, I like Oni Plays, I like Neebs Gaming, but I just don't, I'm not, like, a consistent viewer. Like, they did a Sonic Adventure 2 randomizer recently on Oni Plays, and I watched the hell out of that, and they're also doing Tomodachi World, and I watched all of those, because those are fun. But, those are gaming channels that I like. I don't watch any gaming channel consistently.
Well, fun fact. You watch me consistently. What the hell are you talking about? But
I guess I don't consider when it's like an actual like discussion and like edited video. I guess I don't count that as gaming channel, even though it is gaming channel, because I watch channels that discuss video games. LS Mark does a lot of gaming videos. I enjoy his stuff, like on Splash Dash. I like Cyber Shell a lot, and he branches out into other games. I really like. Even some of the older guys, like Peanut Butter Gamer, I enjoy. I'm trying to think of other video game YouTubers that I like, because there are some.
before we go, I'd like to talk to you about something just like completely I cannot talk to you about on stream, but it's something I think is funny.
Okay.
So, it's only going to take a second, but I definitely cannot talk about it on stream.
Okay. Go for it. Once we end the stream.
So what? Yeah.
Wait, okay. After the stream conversation. Okay. Yeah, you know what? I guess we'll end the stream here then, because I think it's time to wrap it up anyway. I think it's been time to wrap it up. But thank you so much, Stuart and Toon Buffoon, for joining us in the chat. And I'll talk to you guys later. And Chris, thank you for joining me for this. Sorry that I got so off topic with it, but I don't really think anyone in chat minded that we didn't focus on the game the whole time.
Yeah, it happens.
Well, to me, this is supposed to be more laid back anyway, and I enjoyed what I did play of Golden Sun tonight, and I created another suspend point, and I will continue playing Golden Sun as time goes by. Because I think it's good. I think it's fun so far. I think it looks nice. I think it sounds nice. I think my biggest gripes with it is I don't like the fact they don't heal. They don't get their health back when they level up. And I don't like the attack in order if an enemy dies in the middle of the attacks, but because I am so used to what like games like Dragon Quest XI and even like Thousand Year Door, I think even kind of had that in there where it's like, oh, Goombella is supposed to attack this enemy, but they're dead. Okay, well, they're just going to hop on this enemy instead. But,
Yeah, no, I get that.
Thousand Year Door is a fucking masterpiece. Play it. Anyway.